Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wow. Apparently the last game I got to play was the Honkai Starrail. Well, then. Yeah, because, like, I did narration streaming last Saturday, so. Okay. So I did all of my dailies already today. I do need to claim, like, one more thing, though, because I done forgot. We are ready to roll with more of these. I wonder how much longer I have till Mighty comes around. I need to know. A week. Next week. Next week is Mighty. Been saving. Look how many I got. Tomorrow I'll be playing Infinity Nikki, and I already done. I had like 6,000 diamonds saved up, and I already used them all on the new 4-star outfits. But now I gotta get the recolors. Jeez, I need to drink a water. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go to Trivios. She's so freaking cute. Like, I swear, if Mighty wasn't next, I would do it, but you know.
For a wanderer to find rest in this world.
But yeah, no. Okay, so we gotta find all the friends.
To connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Huh. Almost sounds like the Express.
Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple.
Talking about Aglaia.
Covered in golden fig trees. There's a noble girl there who's very smart and also very delicate.
Maybe my headache has to do with me being congested today.
Like Mama?
Maybe I have the start of a head cold again. It is that time of year. Where the weather changes so much. And we go through like three we go through like 3 seasons in one day. Wake up and it's winter. Then it's spring. Then it's summer. And then it's winter again.
I know! She's Treevee!
Treevee!
Doll. After myself?
Oh, she's getting her memory back.
Is this a dream?
I wonder if the gentle mother was the original her. I'm guessing that's the case. That gentle mother is the original form of her.
Am I dreaming?
It looks so cute. Ooh, investigate.
Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out.
Uh-oh.
Could it be that my
Bring your own mom would be kind of weird. Yeah, but remember, she started as one and then, like, branched off into thousands of herself.
That chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? Why is this doll inside
But there used to be more than 3 of her.
It's holding a sword. Why?
That's Trian.
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship.
Yeah, I think the gentle mother is Trebos. Trevios, that's what it is. Keep forgetting that there's an I there. Keep calling her Trebos.
You're Yanisopolis' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
All right. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city.
Ah, must be talking about Finon and Mighty Most.
Ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trian.
I knew it was Trian.
This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known?
Speaking of
Trian back then?
temperatures, I think I'm gonna have to turn on the fan. You did have the amp turned up a little bit.
Was it just a coincidence? Or...
It was loud in my ear, so I turned it down. Haha, that was so cute. Look at it. Whee! If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
No.
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to
I bet they're
recognize
supposed
the
to,
miracle of Aquila.
the ship that they are taking to leave the planet.
Even though my brain is already
It's like
super
Battlestar
duper
Galactica,
smart,
I bet.
I'll still try my very best.
Maybe. Maybe it'll be like Battlestar Galactica, where
Cersei's
everybody
also
on this
favors children who
world
try their
hops on a
best.
giant
They will
spaceship
send a
and
wise
leaves.
scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Then Trinan can do it.
Trinan.
She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory.
I guess
or a
it's been so
dream.
long, probably, since all this stuff happened.
Come, let's line them up.
The way she runs is so stinking cute. Oh yeah, we get to do that thing.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I like that.
I...
You must be
invented
tired
it?
still.
What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Trevi. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
So cute.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter
Oh, no.
upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall.
That eyeball.
With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
Uh-oh. That was like a horror
What's
jump
going on?
scare there.
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears.
Uh-oh.
In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past?
No,
Wandering
poor
ghosts
Trivios.
that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude.
Suddenly horror movie.
The spirit.
She's seen worse.
Subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Subdued.
Oh no, Gentle Mother's gone crazy. She's no longer Gentle Mother. Oh no.
Mama, what's going on?
Hurry. Run. Trivios, run. The black tide has arrived.
Where can I go?
Snap. Like, we suddenly got, like, super horrific and super serious right there. She's just crazy mother now.
Man, what's this?
Oh my gosh!
Why?
That's all of her, I think.
Why are there dolls everywhere?
Because there's
This
so
is
many
the
of her.
sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end.
No, they're catching on fire.
I know.
Oh, Chibi knows that it's only gonna be her, I think.
Our minds are made up.
Go.
Bid your farewells, Trivios.
Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl.
No,
Will never.
not
Leave
Chibi.
But remember this. Trivios.
Guess that was her gentle mother because
All
she used
shall bid
Tribios
farewell to
instead
one.
of Chibi.
And that person alone will witness the miracle.
And that'll
Since
be
your
her.
mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius.
I guess we're gonna lose Trian and Trinan, and it'll just be Tribi left.
Tomorrow, my dearest Trivios.
No, we're gonna lose the trio. Be one. It's the Highlander. There can be only one.
Are we still in a dream?
At least they don't have to behead each other first, though.
Did you have a
That would be
nightmare?
horrific.
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
The entry hour.
No. Our
These
heart is
times are
still
weird.
racing.
It must be that reckless Grimnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest.
I
with
just
the
kill him
golden
for you.
thread
I'll
right
commit
now.
murder for you, teacher.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
Haggie's just like, I was being
just-
serious.
If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
I feel like she's half serious. I don't trust her anymore. I feel like she's only like half
You
joking.
want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree
Oh, well,
child.
she's not dying yet. Well, that's good.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the
Nimbling
Chase
playing
journey.
Starrail from 2023, and till this day I have not won a 50-50 help. Oh no.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying
I
goodbye
didn't get
to us.
Aglaya last
You've
time.
already
I didn't
agreed
try
on
too
this,
hard because
right?
I knew Mighty Most was coming up.
It
So
won't be long before
I have not
forget
pulled
what
that
sorrow
off.
tastes like.
I'm gonna wait for a week. Hello, horrible Zeus.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly.
Oh God, they
eating
watched
oatmeal
Aggie
late
grow
at
up.
night.
That's gotta be wild.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would
I
you
guess
like
they
to
all
eat?
have to sacrifice something, you know, for the core flame.
It's fine. Leave it to us.
Because Aglaya, her emotions are
It
fading,
won't take long.
and
We'll call
she
you when it's done.
can no longer see. She's physically blind because it got in the way.
In that case, thank you.
We haven't really seen any of the other
See you
demigods
tomorrow,
yet.
Aggie.
Eventually.
Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away. Even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss
Uh-oh.
of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Orynyx wasn't too happy with us last time until we got until they took a look at us and we got Mem.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
I like
It's
this
been a while.
professor.
I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here.
I wonder
to
if he
run
truly
this.
has only one eye or if like it's like a magic
tell.
eye. You know, like sometimes they have a magic eye that they just have to keep hidden all the time.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
Like, does it make him more powerful?
That's not
like
true.
Gojo when he takes
I'm
it
here
off.
to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me
Or
everything
Kenpachi, you know, taking
about
off
the
all his
Black-Robed
bells to
Sword
suddenly
Master?
be stronger.
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a
I don't even
twisted
know if
half-sun,
that's really a great sword.
and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack.
It's
yours now.
it's a piece of cloth. Well, to be fair,
I
it
was
is
right.
from that guy.
It is this thing. The one who torched ID's Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
And now he's super pissed.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akuma stands
And
a
Axa
chance
knows
against
exactly
that
what
thing
he's
right now.
doing.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Emphorius?
Ooh.
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Huh.
Nonetheless,
Black Tide.
it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
Pipe dream. Goodness
His mere
gracious.
presence will endanger the holy city and the flame chase.
You know that I don't believe in...
Uh-oh.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know.
He's
However,
too
I'm
logical.
here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Trevi. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking...
Man, I really like this, like, chest window. It's not really a chest window, but you know what I mean. If there was nothing
I
there.
suppose I can tell you one more thing.
It's a galaxy in his shirt. In the abyss of fate.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what
No, not
Bro.
Trian.
monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far away.
Unless it's got its own gates.
It's never coming back.
It probably
We got
does,
back
because
safe
it seems
from
like
the
a
Grove
super
because
powerful
of you,
villain.
Trian. You're the reason the flame chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything.
Yeah, they're gonna have memories
Since
to do
Yanis
that.
caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan or an X for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the lucid hour tomorrow.
The lucid hour.
Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates.
Because saffron is
You think-
expensive.
yes,
Oops.
it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her.
That's
and
because
she
Aggie
really
is
loved
bougie AF.
I see.
I mean, like,
It's
look
like
at her.
killing 3 birds with 1 stone.
Like, of course she eats saffron and porridge.
But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... in our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look
I
for
don't know if
saffron
that really
first.
works on Titans or not,
I hope
but
there's still some left in the temple.
I
untouched by
completely
Makedor's
understand.
soldiers.
I know how to play cute too.
I remember that aged
You just look
saffron is
really
preserved
small
in
and
sealed
adorable.
jars. Let's Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Among the undying and divine. Okay, we gotta find some saffron. Oop.
Turn back, teacher.
It's getting nightmarish again.
Aggie? No, it's an illusion.
That horror movie shit happening again.
Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you?
Oh no, she forgot.
I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about?
Uh-oh.
Treeby? Trinan? Trian can't even hear her own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Oh no.
Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
It appeared again. Right
Time it's
here.
mighty.
I summon thee, Orynyx. Stir up ripples of past reverie. Something's appeared.
Uh-oh.
Wait, we should read it first.
To Mr. Wilmcom. For many years, Yanisopoulos has relied on the rose myrtle to obtain the boon of the gods. We have spent 5 or 6 years now digging out its roots and cutting back its branches. Now, this red tree is on the verge of collapse and has long since ceased to serve its purpose, yet it still seeks to spread out its canopy and eclipse Yanisopoulos from the glorious rays. We have a secret plan to fell this tree. We just need to wait for the ceremony to make a small move, and the rose myrtle will slip and fall into the abyss. Yanisopoulos is built on a mountainside. There are more than a few cases of people who have lost their footing in history. As for the next sacred tree, we were planning on selecting another puppet. As for the rose myrtle's daughter, Trebios, we'll call her Saffron for now. In my eyes, I think it would be fine to just find an excuse to off Saffron. However, Codex the Alkalite is extremely insistent on raising her to become the next sacred tree. She has undergone related education since she was a young girl, which would save a lot of work on our part. As for her identity as the daughter of Rose Myrtle, she is still young and has not yet grown wings. If we can just keep her grounded, the power of the divine oracle will remain tightly in our grasp. We both know that the saffron's most outstanding property is that it can be cooked in so many ways. Put it in porridge, stewed, or fried, no matter how you cook it, this plant will always be a delicacy. Dan and Leo. Damn! They like... Wow, they conspired to push their mom off a cliff.
A letter? It mentions
Rude!
about Saffron
So
and
rude.
Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here?
Because it has something to do with them.
Trian
And their mama.
says it. Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial?
I mean, like,
Why haven't
Orynyx
they
did this
said
the
a
last
word?
time.
Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
I mean,
This isn't the right time to be playing games.
to be fair, they're also a child. Or they're children. Multiple. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. I did. Or maybe not. Okay, I have to reset it. There we go.
The enjoyment of collecting.
I do like to collect. This is true.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Uh-oh.
Are these visions also fragments of the past?
I really did not explore
Take
this
it,
place earlier.
if it's to your liking.
I will. Thank you, Lausha.
Treeby! Treenan! Look what I found! Is this the safari?
The safari! I love it.
Coming! We'll take a look. But...
Oh, no.
Trian, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in this dolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw
Trian's seeing shit. She's getting schizophrenic.
I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that?
They're very
Something
concerned
feels off.
about Trian here.
Maybe- Don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean? It might just be an illusion. But Trinan wonders, is Oryx really putting us through a trial?
What's she trying to say?
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. So let's try to convince Oryx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
I really need to figure out how to get over there to that chest. Tell me some way. One day I'll figure it out.
Whoa, Treeby, Trinan, look at this! So cool!
I don't think they think that's so cool.
So many of us now! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
Oh no, I bet something got to the Titan already before we did. Oh yeah, it's dark here. I think that shadow guy got Oryx.
What's going on? Oryx disappeared?
I think Oryx got not long ago in Alchema.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb.
Yep, so that's definitely
or
what
even
happened. He
retain
got Oryx.
core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's probably like,
So it's plundering the flames.
it's probably not like actually a living
But
thing.
if your argument holds up, Wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
So maybe it can't. Yeah.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the vortex of Genesis,
now I have a runny nose.
where the core flames
Fantastic.
are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila... Can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Because he's in the sky.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
I mean, I don't know. Can he?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
But what if he can grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a
Well,
relief.
I mean...
Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
Trian also,
we
like,
need to move
shoved him out
fast.
in a gate, so... Hello, Sunny. Have you decided
With
to
the
join
distances
Honkai
between
Starrail?
Akama, the grove,
My Sunny, my cat, has
potential
arrived on the
targets.
scene.
I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Uh-oh. Guess we're going down there.
Are you in here?
Why is your chin wet? Why is your neck wet? What did you do?
No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
I don't know if they can do that, necessarily. Or that they would. It has been, like, completely
Maybe
quiet.
we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Uh-oh. It's got the black tide monsters in it. Are we gonna have to fight as Chibi? We're gonna have to fight as Chibios.
Listen. Footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or...
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's us.
Way. Come on. We need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
Uh-oh. Aha! He did get the Orynyx. Sonny, I can't believe you have a broken whisker. How did you do that?
Familiar.
How did you break a whisker? Uh-oh. There he is! I knew it. Oh no. There goes Trian.
Treeby. See you tomorrow.
Damn. Trian let herself get caught. He knew the trick, though. Looks like we made it there after all.
Where am I?
No, I knew we were gonna lose Trian.
Little gray? Snowy? Wait. Where's Trian? Is she back?
That's so sad.
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him.
Took Onyx
still too
and
late.
got Trian.
I fear something bad has happened to Oryx's core flame.
Then no shit. It's not here anymore. Fine on Captain
Lady
Obvious.
Trian.
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
Well, she did use the Sentry Gate.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trian's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster.
I wonder if he can
and
do
recover the
anything
core
to the flame core if he has one of them. I bet the main part of the flame core is in
I didn't get to tell you this
Chibi.
before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Yeah, where's Mighty Mouse?
Lord Finan! Ah, Lady Treby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Mighty Mouse. I like that his
Aglaya's
name
people
sounds
get
like
here.
Mighty.
Yes.
'Cause
Lady
he's the
Agalaya
mighty.
already knows about the situation and sent
Mighty,
along a
mighty.
message.
Mighty Mouse.
Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
Uh-oh.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone.
And he keeps going
That
after flame
Swordmaster
cores.
really is related to the Black Tide. The Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
I just like how Sunny comes in during streams and demands attention when he is not very demanding of attention any other time. He just knows I'm busy.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
I kind of wish if Don Hung were gonna be in this part, they would have gotten his voice actor.
Thank you, everyone.
That's the only complaint
Partner,
I have about
Treby,
this storyline so
let's go.
far, is that Don Hung is not voice acted. Because he should be. He's here and he has a lot of lines.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only 2 titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes.
I wonder what it wants them.
Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also on
Yeah.
our side.
The
She is the
Trailblazers.
key.
Am I? I have a Stellaron. Can we pass it off as a core flame?
We need your other companion too.
Mem,
Mim!
you mean me?
Oh, she can talk more.
Finan, that battlefield you mentioned.
More time has
Is
passed.
it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Oryx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
I wonder if that'll work though.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Oh, never mind. She only had one sentence. Really? Then I'm gonna make a wish.
Come on.
This is definitely March 7th.
Enthusiasm.
Has to be March 7th.
I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go, and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so,
otherwise they're gonna be
grant ourselves
pissed.
an advantage against the Council of Elders.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate, but even I can open a nice big gate if I have
A nice
time.
big gate.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be up to Anaxa's capabilities.
He seems
Based
very
on what I
capable.
know of him, he can do it. I'll be honest, we can't.
I mean, when am I ever
The
safe?
Flame Reaver will have
Truly
to step
safe.
over my dead body if they wish to do you harm.
Okay there, buddy.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May Cathali sharpen our gaze, and grant us victory over the enemy.
Does feel like
Hey,
we're
Mighty.
missing somebody. Yeah,
He's
Mike.
dealing with a different problem. Don't worry, that man would never miss out on this fight.
Good. I like Mighty most. I guess we're gonna find out.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
I wonder if he's getting the core flame.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
He's trying to make decisions, important decisions.
An expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
The dead
No,
Nikador.
just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Mighty Mouse wants to be the mountain dweller.
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were
well,
no
that's
longer
just
safe.
rude.
Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
that's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their life.
I mean, to be fair, I am too. But that's also because I'm a long-lived dragon. I like my comforting life.
Negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy. Huh? That's how naive we are.
That's a hard thing to accomplish there. Make everyone happy. I think it's pretty much impossible.
He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night,
oh my god,
the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain.
That is extreme, buddy.
That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many. Historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to
setting
make
fire to
everyone
the forest.
him, nor did he even
My
waste
dude
time
went
trying
off
to
the
make everyone
rails.
happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
He's gonna go get the core flame of strife.
To fight the great darkness of this world. And to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen.
He gonna get it.
If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
Shit. I ain't doing that.
That's my weak spot. And the only way to kill me
Man, that is a very specific and a small spot. Phaidon's like, let's not.
You have my word.
Like Achilles, yeah. Except for, well, I guess it would be hard to, like,
go now.
Get your Achilles tendon, but...
Calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena.
That's like a whole, like, not even an inch. That's like a quarter of an inch place to stab.
If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
New god? There's a new god?
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Sonny, are you back?
No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front
Sonny
line?
is controlling my model again. You'll have to excuse him. He enjoys doing that.
Nakaman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Aglaia tell you?
Uh-oh.
You've been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Aglaia, that vile usurper. I spit on her name.
Okay, well, he definitely doesn't like Aglaia.
We'll be back soon. You'll be able to deal with you and that black robe.
No, well, he died. R.I.P.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king. Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
Louch and his sword magically just appears.
Fight. You must become king.
That sound.
We're almost there.
I can't see.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all
I think you can hear Sonny talking just a little bit there. Has patting his back. Very gently. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it too hard. He's not like one of our other cats. Former Bash. He liked to be like, he liked it when you patted him like a dog. And you know how some dogs just like to be like smacked? That was bad. He would get like super mad when you stop. And I don't mean like smack hard enough to like move him or anything, but you know, the big thumps. Big thump thumps.
You sure know how to keep
Sonny
them
does
at
not
bay.
like the thump thumps.
Any later, and I fear the
Oh
Titan will
jeez,
sacrifice
again!
me.
Frail child of humanity, 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Big Paw!
Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
I'm glad I have a circle of life. It's the circle of life.
Here, there's thunder.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
At least this one's a little bit easier so far. It's probably about to get like ridiculously hard though.
Open sesame. Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Conflict is pitiless.
Never seen perfection before.
Ooh.
Show no mercy.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Ow.
Receive divinity.
Excuse.
I'll see you off. Bloom.
Impressive. This is what's right.
Go, Mim Mim. He would get me to slap him pretty hard, harder than the dogs. Yeah, he hated. And he didn't like it when you told him no about it.
I don't have time for games.
Get ready, Prof. Can't hold out much longer.
Quiet. I know what I'm doing.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Like, he just wouldn't leave you alone.
Glimpse the unknown.
Until you did it just right. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, they got the core flame though. He has his own sentry gate.
How embarrassing.
Mighty
Didn't come down
Mouse.
from the sky. This city is mine anyway.
He's now a demigod.
Why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Yes, Mighty Mouse. Hey, back.
Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, be your opponent today.
And the rest of us. Yes, his ultimate.
I'll see you off.
I love it.
Expand your thinking.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Mighty Mouse the man.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Such petty tricks.
I love the sound that it comes with it too.
Leads to self-destruction.
Who is this guy? Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? Well, that's an ultimate if I've ever seen one.
Well fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony. Now, we honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Bloom. Repay.
Rejoice, for I grant you the honor of sharing your final rescue.
It's time to end this.
Uh-oh. That looked a lot like Curtis, yeah. He got big. Oh, he knew where the spot on Mighty was, though. People theorize that the Flame Reaver is Finon, though. Or a version of Finon.
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The
Oh,
agony
Jesus.
this world needs.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse the hero. And this is why we love Mighty Mouse.
Witness this. New God has come to Castro Kronos.
Man, that's why I need him. That's why I need to pull him. So good. Yep. I definitely need a Mighty Mouse in my life.
Have returned.
But are the rumors true? Has Onyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting
Shredding
more
the
chaos.
electric guitar.
They don't care
Yes.
about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
Well, who the fuck else was supposed to have it? Like,
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Onyx is gone. Onyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Onyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you
I like how they're
someplace
just trying to
rest
delay Professor Naxa from meeting her.
Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract.
They must not really like each other very well.
Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
I guess technically he's a demigod too. I don't know.
They have differences in ideology.
Because Cersei's kind of willingly
All right, I
resides
suppose
within him.
that's putting it lightly.
Instead
Don't
of just
worry,
like
we'll
absorbing his
figure out
core
the
flame.
intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Onyx's core flame. So I'll be off.
Like taking his people back to Kremnos. Oops.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple.
Uh-oh.
But
So I guess he didn't take her with him.
that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian.
Oh.
He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul.
Uh-oh.
Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Crateros.
Oh, Crateros. Mighty Mouse not gonna like. Well, he gonna like that, I guess, but not like it.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
Crateros was a soldier to the end.
Body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell.
Snap.
But answer me this, child of strife.
He's only interested in those that have divine power, I guess.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield.
He ain't got no shield, though.
Over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. Then crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king!
Kremnos is definitely a very Spartan-esque type of city.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
Aww. There's little Trian.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of
I hate
sorrow.
that her character that you can pull has all three of them. It's just gonna make you forever sad that Trian is gone. It's just like a reminder that they're not all together anymore.
Does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to
Hello,
keep him from
Atsumori.
breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
No better than the corpse. Well, at least he gets to say goodbye to Mighty Most, though. Maybe.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us.
Well, we defeated one incarnation of that guy, the Flame
We've
Reaver.
returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
Celebration time, come on. Core flame of time, we gotta go up.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
Heck yeah, that's what I do. That's what trailblazing is. We've melted a real glacier before. That's true. And Eurilo 6.
1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Maybe.
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though.
I like how there was
Now,
like,
let us deal with the
but...
issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow.
Uh-oh.
But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people.
Oh, Hyacinth's also
few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite
a
among the
Chrysos heir.
Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try?
I'm waiting for someone to say that. The owner isn't liable for their pet's words.
Mem special, mem.
I wonder. Because, a couple of the shadowed profiles, some people speculated that one of the Chrysos heirs is going to be Dong Hong, and the other one is going to be March 7th. I feel like if anybody is going to be Orynyx's like flame bearer, it would be like March 7th though, because of Mem. I don't know.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it.
Yeah.
I've made history.
He's a man's man.
Henceforth, divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Yeah, we reforging some stuff.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
Okay, maybe we're not reforging some stuff.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants.
They just don't really like the sacrifice part, I think.
Only to be trampled upon like ants.
What is this? A house for ants?
Kremnoans hold so dearly.
Every time I hear the word ants, I'll forever remember that line.
Ant hills that could be crushed
Never.
with a single touch.
Never think of anything else.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over
he's still
thousands of
pissed.
years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, My next step will be to renounce the title of king.
Uh-oh.
No!
Convey my message to every criminal.
Then I should have put "oh my god" there, because he
This
sounds so much
is
like Joseph. Old Joseph.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Oh my god!
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos,
He looks so sad.
last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo.
He's like, no, don't do it.
Hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. And I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
Of course it was.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And
no, it worked out.
I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it.
The Black Tide. He's gonna go fight the Black Tide.
There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Whee! I love these elevators. They become night and day. Night and day. Let me off. I still have to do the limited time event where you play with the little kitties. The little animals. I love the little animals so much. Ha cha cha. There we go. I hate invisible walls.
You're here, Mighty Mos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
I like how she always has her hand poised on her chest.
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City,
I think my
gleaned
VTuber doesn't
valuable
like
lessons from
gaming
you.
after a while.
Strategy, leadership.
It's like moving super
Adaptability to
slow now.
change.
It's lagging.
Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions.
Look at her close her
Out of
eyes.
sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every
She's like, keep
ruler of
going.
Castrum
Keep
Kremenos
going.
has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
Oh, never mind. That makes it worse. I was trying to see if I could just like, if I keep it up.
Mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
Sounds like they're bathing in Chrysos air
What's
blood.
the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Uh-oh.
Well, that is a rather straightforward
Sure is. That's the
scenario.
most straightforward prophecy ever.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Okay. So I want to talk to Chibi, Castris, and the Grand Craftsman for sure.
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treeby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also.
Oh,
reach the
she's
sky.
meant to take the sky, I
Do
guess.
you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that
Okay, but she
hero
would
of
make a
legends,
really
couldn't
cute flame
conquer the
core of the
flame
sky.
Aquila.
Or, yeah, core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treby and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide.
No,
In
not
all likelihood,
Mighty.
I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh,
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose
Yeah, boy.
Akuma.
Oops, I accidentally... not walking mode. There we go. I accidentally was hitting the control. Mostly because I have to keep it so close to me because Sonny is, he's snoozing right in front of the keyboard on the desk. He just snoozing away. Oh, well there was a butterfly hanging out there. Let me off. There we go. This is another way to the bath. It is like another way to the bath. Gosh dang it. Wait a minute. Oh, somebody was someplace else too. Well. Wait a minute, am I going the right way? Yeah.
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Casterus.
Can you feel Thanatos right
Chest
now?
out of everybody.
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Nether Realm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
Nice.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
That's funny though.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace. but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Okay, so let's see. Gotta find... Yeah, here we are.
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
He's funny.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Finon.
Ooh, there's a treasure chest right there.
I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Finon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
Alright, and now we can just hibbity skip on over there. But first, treasure chest. Hibbity hoppity.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting.
Aw, no.
I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
I don't want to not see Mighty Mouse again. I love Mighty Mouse.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
Nonsensical.
Are you gonna say something insane again?
That's me. What are we gonna do without you? Yes. Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I
That's
bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back and to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence? You have my gratitude. Then, farewell. Yes?
What? Yes! Take a picture for March 7th.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, he said yes. It's like a proposal, right? We're married now, right?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not
He's
talking about
probably
your
never had his
photographic
picture
skills.
taken in life.
It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. Yeah.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Okay, now we gotta go to Finon. Of course he's at Memorial Market.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on. Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of...
Hell yeah, you got it right, kid.
What's going on?
Oh god, it's probably Finon. It's totally Finon's fault. You know it is. He did this.
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
Ooh, chest.
It's been a while.
Dang it!
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent.
Uh-huh. He's never
See those kids
innocent.
over
Look at
there?
that face.
They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit.
Although
that took me
it
by
wouldn't
surprise.
surprise me, honestly.
Were you
Kids are
seriously
devious.
just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
I like how Mighty Most has like one
Oh.
earring.
That's quite an honor.
That's
I
how you know
suppose.
you're a cool bro.
We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory. One last.
Oops. Hey, come over here and get this chest.
Take it, if it's to your liking.
I sure will.
I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
You're now the guardian of Amphorius, after all.
Farewell, Mightimos.
I'm
Oh, we're going to
thinking
the same place as
maybe
the
it's about
land.
time the god of strife gets a new name.
Okay.
How about the god of solidarity?
Solidarity.
Preservation.
I do like
Honk
preservation.
mentioned that one.
Oh.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade?
They're getting too serious, Mighty.
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
Aw, he really hates the
I can
fact he's
see through your
leaving.
deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my
Yes.
facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
I like that his
matters
eye
not.
design matches
Pain
the
may be
design on his
cured,
chest for his
but
armor.
Scars remain, and this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots.
I feel like I can't remember the name of the I think he's Kefali. I think he's Kefali's. I think he's meant to be Kefali's
as
core
soon as
flame.
that swordmaster is dead.
You know, get that
That's
core flame.
impossible.
Everybody seems to have a role
Revenge is
based off their
merely an
personalities.
obligation that must be carried out.
He's got that
No one can
sun.
find mental
He's got a
fulfillment
lot
through
of like sun icons and stuff.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Sonny's dreaming. He twitched and scared the shit out of me.
Leave it to me.
He's sleeping
And
real
while I'm
comfortably
at
right
it,
now.
I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
Crederos. A silent goodbye.
I'll be on my
How
way,
sweet.
Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, right. One last question.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
He's like, baby.
Well,
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
who knows?
Who knows? Ha! He wouldn't even answer it. He's like, maybe, maybe not.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
I like the change, the gradual
You're right,
change
Mighty
into
Mouse.
Mighty's adult voice.
I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the sea
Damn.
of souls.
That's my string to my pants, and that's my finger.
It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed.
You need your claws
As
cut.
greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity.
Your
over the
you have
years,
needles again.
such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Mightimos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected.
She back. My VTuber model started working again, just all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery and...
Sonny! That is the headphone cable. That's a no-no.
Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally
He suddenly wants to play with all the dangly things in the room.
And now, I too am left with but one role. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
We gotta go so long, so far. Ooh, interesting. That's cool.
Midamos is back.
Glory belongs to you. We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Nice.
We meet again, Your Highness.
Look at all the black tide destruction.
How was your training?
Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote. Midamos, did you just come back from training? It's been a while.
You at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found
What a
something?
nice little dream. This is a pretty cool cutscene.
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
Yeah, we're shredding electric guitars again. Yeah. Go Mighty Mouse. That was loud AF.
Mother, I am home.
I love it. I love guitar shredding. You have no idea. Now we get cool music. As soon as his ass touches it, he slouches like he's been sitting on it for too long. I mean, to be fair, that's also how that's sometimes how I sit. Like, I'm just like slouched in the chair. It's either shrimp or slouching. I'm playing Starrail. Wait. You said that earlier.
I smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Wary is the head that wears the crown the moment the crown touches it. Aw, they're like having a little thing for Trian. That's
Why
so
did it have to end
sad.
up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby,
He looks so sad.
are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
If they can remember.
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midamos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. we will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step, and what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
I wonder how old, like, Tribi, well, I guess her collective name is Tribios.
Alright.
I wonder how old she is.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you mind?
Tribi, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off.
Tribi definitely seems to be the main
Take care.
personality.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian.
Her outfit's so pretty. I feel like it's a pretty that it's a dress that I would see in Infinity Nikki, honestly.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally.
Aww.
Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So, you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Tribi. Should I...
I guess it's because she was slowly
No
losing her
need to
divine power
apologize,
that she
Cass.
forgot.
At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone.
That's Trivius. That's Trivius as part of the
While you and I
property.
have long accepted
Prophecy.
this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
Or maybe this is about all of them. Interesting.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now, but in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Oh, I was gonna say, I guess we're
Why
finding
does she
out.
look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
You're here, Oryx.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
Oh, this is when she was probably an adult. Oh, my Vtuber's broken again, huh? My model, she broke again. R.I.P. She'll come back eventually, I think.
Prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Oh, Oryx never wanted this.
Arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Yeah, that makes sense. Updates suck all the time. Be chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Oryx.
I wonder what Oryx meant by, like, the one chosen.
To protect you from the Black Tide.
The
Probably
family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley.
Yeah, those bastards like pushed her.
It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Oh.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence.
It's a coinky dink.
Frosty night with treachery abound. As the holy maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... she should be the one to tell it.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
I know. I'm not gonna say that name on stream. Nope.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss. Is this Yanis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Oh god, not another puzzle.
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose.
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try. You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He just punched the door open.
Okay, I'll call you Motor.
Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Oops. Sonny, you making my keyboard be up against the very end of the desk. Oh god. Okay. Press the button and hold. Oh god. There we go. It wasn't too hard, but I'm sure that it's gonna get annoying eventually. That is gonna get annoying on harder puzzles for sure.
You too have the makings of a high priest now.
I don't think I want to be fragmented into 1,000 pieces. No thanks.
Getting that stone ball to the end point looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Oh god. There we go. Oh. Shit. There we go. I have to complete 2 of them. Rude. There we go. I got it though.
The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
We'll take care of that later. That library place.
In a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, little Gray. Let's explore the room a bit.
There's so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
A red glass fragment?
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time.
I wonder what it
Until
signifies.
we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must take a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself.
That's sad.
Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass.
Oh, because I guess she knew that she was gonna die. Maid nymph.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
That's the gentle mother was her mother.
I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trevios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. The haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
Alright, this is where... Oh, we might as well just go over here then. So it's gonna be like...
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
Okay, well we're going through
But
shelves.
how? With Yanis's power?
There's a secret switch.
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes. The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
It's a secret.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Let me out. Oh, it's up there. A talkative net. A good listener. I just told you that I would not listen. I'm definitely not a good listener. Sorry. Oh boy. Okay, this is where we're gonna end this now.
In quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning.
We were trying to
and tried
escape.
intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't climb over it either.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and log off here for the night. Tomorrow we're gonna play Infinity Nikki at 7 p.m. EST. So make sure you join me for some more gacha games. But I'm gonna head off for the night. You all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, hump day. See you guys tomorrow.